which is bad for you. Literally, it's fucking poison. I mean, oh my gosh, I'm not trying to red pill you. Google it. Google it, okay? Hello and welcome. I'm Usenga, and thank you for joining me. So the start of this episode is going to be inventory preparation for the mission that we gotta go. We gotta get in the helicopter and go somewhere. So I should read that. Time to go to the helipad in Derelict Road. Time to move the investigation elsewhere. Seraph ordered Malik to do a flyby, blah, over Detroit racist before picking me up. Might as well meet her on the rooftop helipad near the antenna. Okay, so we're gonna be getting on the helicopter to go somewhere. Kind of like the tutorial mission with where we met Zeke. So I want to make sure that my inventory is has critical items, but is also not so full that any loot that we get there will be like unusable, or I'll have to like abandon stuff. Probably, let's be honest, I'm gonna have to abandon some things, but I want to make that as little as possible. I think I do want to take the tranq rifle and the stun gun just in case I want to use those items there. I don't know if I want to take the shotgun. I want to upgrade a shotgun. Probably do that in this episode as well. I feel like honestly I don't need the 10 mil ammo. Well, that didn't work. Bounces like something. Well, post in the comments what bounces. I don't need this or this or this. I feel like I don't need that many ammo for the things. I also feel like I don't need that many candy bars and crap. This is a 3, right? Yeah. I'm not sure. I kind of want to not take them, and if I get any there, eat them there. Tell you what, we'll take this and with the plan of using it, eh? So we still have three of these big ass jar things, and then 10 of the little ones. 5 painkillers. Okay, now for the shotgun, eh? I got all these weapon upgrades. I'm not sure where I want to put them. Obviously, this one can only go on the thing. It shoots two shotgun shells for like in the same time that it takes to shoot one or whatever. I got a damage and an ammo capacity upgrade on this, so I guess I'll put a ammo capacity upgrade on the shotgun. Nope, didn't mean to leave. And I guess I'll put a damage on the shotgun. Do I want to do like a... I don't know, I could do like a concentrated... Like, this thing is fully upgraded. Or I could, like, evenly do both. To have more of, like, a consistent progression type of thing. Rate of fire up to 5. I think the pistol can be way more upgraded, can it not? Yeah. Reload speed is, like, up there at fucking... How many bars is that? That's 9 bars. The max is 10. Damage, ammo capacity. I think I'm gonna do even. Hey, I think even's probably not necessarily the best way, but it's the way that I'm gonna do it. Again, probably not. What? Oh, yes. I'm probably not really gonna be using these things for anything, right? Because I plan on taking everybody down with takedowns anyways, so. I feel like having like a rapid reload pistol is cooler conceptually than... What? No, damn it. Since I did that, I'll do that. Okay, so now all the upgrades are gone. Efficiently or not. Whatever. I don't know if I need any of these remote detonation things. I feel like... I don't know. I got 4 points. I think I want a few things. I want the jumpy legs. I want the max level of the cloaking system. I want the Icarus landing system. I want I want the level 3 of the storage capacity. That's probably going to be important, right? Because we're probably going to want to be taking a bunch of stuff home with us. But we'll probably get a level up there. Is that unreasonable? I think that's probably not out of the scope of possibility. I don't care about the gas lung things. That should be fine. I don't care about the Typhoon. I don't care about aim recoil. I don't care about taking less damage. I don't care about smart eyes or flashbang grenades. I don't care about stealth enhancer. I'm already kind of, it's fine. The radar would be nice, but I think it's not that important. Casing mod, I'm doing fine without it. Hacking robots, maybe that could be good, but it's 2 points, and I just don't feel like getting it. Hacking stealth, I think, would be a really good investment, and it's only 3 points to get all of it. But I think the best investment points are probably going to be cloaking upgrade. So I'm going to put 1 level on that. Energy regeneration upgrade. I'm going to put 1 level on that. Hacking stealth unlocked. I'm going to put 1 point in that. Given enough time, even the most advanced electronic systems can be penetrated. The MHD 995SH Informational Warfare Obfuscation Augmentation provides that mission-critical time with software as sophisticated as that found within any defense grid. A natural companion to the MHD 995 Tactical Information Warfare Augmentation. SH Stealth Hacking Informational Warfare. It's a fucking ridiculous name. Slots neatly besides that device within the cranium. During an intrusion scenario, the obfuscation augmentation actively transmits misdirection and noise packets throughout the target system. Alternately confusing and confounding active software defenses, decreasing the likelihood of detection by intrusion countermeasures. Okay. Even from the first use, 15... Okay, does this say anything new? No. Familiarity, a skilled user. Okay, whatever. So I'm only going to get level 1 of that. That drops us down by 15%, which is pretty significant. I think like a level 1 thing will only be 5% detection chance, which is crazy. And I think the last point probably should go into the inventory slot. But I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to keep it for anything that might come up. These automatic unlocking devices, I think I'm gonna leave those here because, like, I have level 5 hacking, so it would be foolish to just take them because it's a slot that I'm wasting. Basically, is my line of thought. I want to make sure that my pistol is loaded. Yeah. Okay. Well, no. Didn't I get the... No, motherfucker. I did, so we can have 16. I think I'm just going to drop that, too. Because, I mean, what happens if I end up getting 49? Then I'm leaving 1 bullet behind. That would be terrible. Remote detonation explosive? I guess I'll take 1. Maybe we'll have a chance. I don't know. I kind of don't. It's fine. I won't take it. I guess I'll take some of these mines. How many of these mines do I want to take, eh? Probably none of them. I think I'm gonna make frag mines with the ones that I have here. Okay, and then I don't know if I want to take these or not, because like there might be like a situation where I could use them there. But I'll take 1. You know, you never know. I don't care about the health stim things. I don't need any of the ammo. I don't need the Typhoon ammo. I don't have it. I'm not taking the peps. Not taking the rocket launcher. I think we're good. I don't need any of the concussion mines because I don't plan on fighting anybody. Okay, I think that's everything. I think we're solid. Do we want to drop any of this crap? I don't think so. If I get any upgrades, I'll apply them to the weapons that I have here. I'm taking the candy bars just in case I need energy. Taking the stop and nuke virus. Well, I'm not gonna drop those, right? Like, that would be dumb. Okay, now I want to make sure that I'm not, like, missing anything. I know I went to the limb clinic. I don't remember if there's a locker this way, though. I think this episode is mostly going to be, like, getting ready to go, and then we'll probably end it right before the cutscene happens. I think that's what's going to happen, to be frank. Just because, like, this is the last episode for me recording today, because I got an appointment that I've got to go to. So I don't want to, like, come back right in the middle of being at whatever the cool thing is, like, next episode. So even if we have to end this one a little bit short, I might do that. Just for personal reasons, you know. Sorry you guys are getting cheated out of a bit of an episode, but
you serious?
I remember these guys.
You wanna join the derelict rollballers in the middle of a gang war?
Yo, keep your voice down, man. Why don't you just call Eliza and have her broadcast it?
I'm telling you, Spike, those cats are serious about taking out the bangers.
And? You a fucking cog lover or something?
Shut it, D-Bone. Look, Paul, the gang war don't scare me, because I hear the MCBers don't stand a chance. Not with all the firepower that's been slipping into D-Row.
Yeah, that. More than enough to bag each one of us a cog.
Okay. We're talking about the, clean up your fucking mess. Post in the comments. When you go in public and you see there's garbage on the floor, do you pick it up? I mean, I don't mean, like, do you see, like, a used condom on the floor, you pick it up and, like, rub it all over yourself? That's not what I'm saying. But, like, when I went to a theme park last month, and in the parking lot, there's a bunch of garbage, and it's just like, you know, people talk a lot about how children are the future, right? About how kids are the most important thing in the universe, right? But simultaneously, we completely contradict that idea all the time. You know, I'm not even going to talk about, like, how we raise children, but just like how they absorb the world around them. You know, like when you litter, you're teaching children that that's okay. And then when you're walking with your kids in public and you see garbage on the floor, you know, you're teaching them, and you don't pick it up, right? You're just like, oh, it's not my problem. I'll just keep on walking, Tony. Keep on walking, little Jimmy. You teach them that it's okay. You know, I mean, you're not like saying, like, yep, Tony, it's totally okay to just shit in the fucking pool. Yeah, totally, it's fine. You're not saying that, but in a way, you are condoning that kind of behavior by not actively stopping it. I mean, I don't have kids. I'm young, too young. But just from my point of view, even if it's just one thing of garbage, you know, you got a kid with you, you pick up one thing of garbage, like, you're a fucking badass, you know? Like, kids look up to their parents. They look up to their brothers, their sisters, you know, their family. And if you can make such a massive impact on a child's life, especially, if you act a certain way. I mean, well, you are. I should say you are. Whether you're being an asshole or a saint, whatever you're doing is having an impact on children. And if you are just a complete shitlord about everything, you know, your kids are going to be a complete shitlord about everything. And I hear it all the time, like, oh man, kids these days are such fucking assholes. Well, you want to know why? You want to fucking know why? It's because you're fucking assholes. You're fucking lazy shitholes who don't fucking help out the universe. Okay? And I'm generalizing right here. Not all of you are what I'm talking about. Okay? But going into public, right? You see a piece of garbage on the floor, pick it up. Right? Pick one piece of garbage up. I'm not saying, like, oh my god, spend your whole time having fun at the amusement park fucking for 10 hours picking up garbage. No. I'm saying you see a wrapper on the floor. Throw it away. Throw it a fucking way. I mean, everybody's like, oh my gosh, let's, you know, the earth is in danger, it's dying, it's wounded, humanity sucks, we're fucking blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you guys are just fucking vomiting all over yourself. And you guys don't even realize that something so easy for you to do, picking up a piece of trash, is something that you can do, right? It will fucking take a minute. 1 minute. And if everybody did that, if every person had the same fucking idea that, okay, well, I'm not going to go out and, what if there's a beer in there? I'm not going to go out and become like the dedicated garbage picker-upper where I get fucking paid to do it. No! If every person picked up one piece of trash, there wouldn't be any trash. Okay? And the example that would set for our children. I mean, the kids are the future, and how the kids are raised is how the next generation of kids are raised. I mean, it's so impactful, and it's so easy for adults to set a good example. And the example you set, good or bad, is what is dictating the future. You know, I mean, everybody's sitting here like, oh my god, the future sucks, the future, everything's bad. Apart from like, oh my gosh, cool video games or whatever, but like, I'm not trying to get too preachy or political right now, but it's so easy to do a tiny amount of stuff. And if everybody did a tiny amount of stuff, everything would be different. The world would be such a better place. I don't even remember if I went to the basement or... Oh, fuck! That was right! Oh my god, oh my god! Last episode, or I don't remember when the fuck it was, I had put the little bomb thing down, I think a few episodes ago, on the little door. And what had happened was I had left it alone. I didn't blow it up because I wanted to stun the guys. So what happened was I left, and then when I was on my way back, I noticed that I didn't have the stupid explosive thing in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen anymore. So it disappeared. I fucking walked over to it. It was gone. Fuck. So I gotta go get... Well, that's why I'm doing backtracking. You know, I mean, it's just... I find it to be hypocritical. And hypocrisy is not a good thing. That people want the world to be a better place, but they're not willing to do a tiny, 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 tiny amount of work to make it a better place. You know? I think a lot of that has to do with people they don't have principles anymore. And again, I'm generalizing, and I know there's fucking, you know, all of you motherfuckers, all fucking principle is shit. Okay? But people are so selfish, seems like. And I'm not advocating for a return to whatever the fuck anything was, because I mean, you know, I could get into this, it would take fucking 10 years to do, but, a lot of people, a lot of, like, conservatives are like, oh my gosh, America was so great back in the day. But they don't even know what day they're talking about. Like, what day are you fucking talking about? Are you talking about slavery? Slavery wasn't good. Are you talking about fucking after slavery, where you had fucking sharecropping and Jim Crow laws and all kinds of shit that's worse than slavery? Like, literally worse than slavery? Are you talking about segregation in the South? Are you talking about discrimination in the North? What are you talking about when you say return to form for America? Are you talking about during World War II when we locked up the Japanese Americans because they were a stealth, like a spying threat, espionage threat? What exactly, what America are you talking about? Because I don't know that it exists. Like, I don't know that America was ever this fucking beacon of anything, you know, but we did, absolutely we did at some point have, as a nation, ideas, principles, morals. And I'm not saying we're like just fucking raping everything and shit. That's not what I'm saying. But there is definitely a change in America. I would say in the last, I don't know, 70 years. So I'm not even blaming my generation or my parents' generation or necessarily their parents. I mean, probably my grandparents' generation. You know, again, I'm in my 20s, early 20s. So my grandparents' generation, people who are like 60 to 80 right now, hippies, it's a lot of it is them. And I'm not blaming those people, right? I want to make that abundantly clear. I'm not blaming any one group of anybody. It's something that we've chosen as a group. We've chosen as a group to be this way. Post in the comments how much you like or dislike me talking like this in this kind of, for this like length and shit, because I'm totally willing to do it. This episode is kind of like an episode that nobody's watching, so I'm able to say this kind of shit. I guess I'm always able to, but I feel more free to speak my mind and my opinion. And again, like, I haven't even really said an opinion. I'm just saying facts in my view. That I mean, if you look at media, right? I mean, like, it used to be back in the 50s and early 60s and 70s-ish that a lot of the movies and TV, it was made for families. You know, it was made for a very broad audience. It was made for not for children, but for families, you know, so that you and your wife and your son and your daughter and your other son go to the movies and you watch a movie and it's family friendly. You know, there's not a lot of cussing, there's not a lot of vulgarity, there's not, you know, anything explicit, there's not anything like that. And while I could understand somebody saying, well, that's repressive, I don't necessarily feel that's true. Right now, I think that we're a very lustful society. We're very free love, you know, where it's again, I'm totally digging myself a grave right now. How common divorce is, and divorce is bad, in my view. I'm a fan of the nuclear family. Spoiler alert. Sorry, not sorry. Deal with it. Get wrecked. I think the nuclear family is incredibly important, because if you don't have the nuclear family, who's raising the kids? Who's paying for the kids? I mean, I don't know. I feel like a lot of stuff that's messed up is because the nuclear family is gone. And again, I'm not saying that all fucking families are single parents. Okay, that's not what I fucking said. Okay, I'm saying there is absolutely an increase in the divorce rate. I mean, this is all public knowledge. What I'm saying right now, it's up. I forget the exact percentage, but a ton. It's up so much. Divorce is that it's not even like you can't even fucking say to me that it isn't. Did I go on that roof yet? Did I? Fuck. I feel like I didn't. God damn it. I mean, these are long-term cultural changes, and I'm not blaming anyone, but I sort of feel that, you know, our grandparents were the first generation to start fucking this shit up, and our parents didn't recognize the problem. And I think now a lot of this shit is becoming very loud. A lot of the problems that we have in this country, in America specifically. I don't know about other countries. Again, I don't live in other countries, obviously. You can only be a resident of one, unless you have dual citizenship, which I don't. But even then, you can't live at the same time in both countries, blah, 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 blah. I did already, I think, right? Or there's nothing up here. One of those two options is true. I don't know, it's just... I feel that something's wrong. I'm probably going to get censored on YouTube for saying these things, even though I'm not saying anything that, in my view, is really controversial. Oh my god, society's changed in the past 100 years. Really? Really? It has? Are you serious? No. Fuck you. Duh, obviously. Is anybody really denying that? And I mean, again, right, change, oh, it's contextual, you're implying that it's bad, blah, 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 blah. Again, right, I'm all for civil rights, I'm all for women's rights, all that crap's fine. But there's, like, the Nazification of everything, you know? The fanaticism. Fanaticism in anything is bad. Fanaticism in feminism is bad. Fanaticism in Islam is bad. I'm totally going to get censored now for saying those two things. But fanaticism, just in general, it's a detriment. You know, I mean, like, you know, I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Fanaticism's bad. The nuclear family's good. That's probably it, really. I mean, it's like so many young people that I know don't want to get married because, well, for one, I think having children is a big obligation. You know, a lot of people view it as a tax burden, like not a tax burden. A lot of people view it as a money sink. You know, like, oh, I can't have kids; it costs too much money. But I think another part of it is that it's so easy. It's so easy to get divorced. And I'm not saying that I want there to be no divorce. That's not what I fucking said, okay? Gosh. But it's so easy to get divorced now, and then that fucks the kids. Again, I was not gonna... what brought this up was litter, I think, because there was garbage on the floor in the place over there, where those gangsters were talking about this place. I was talking about litter and how we set the example for children. If you get a divorce and you have children, your kids are fucked. They're fucked. They're totally, absolutely ruined.
Meet with David Sarah in person.
Okay? The example that you set, okay, by doing that, is detrimental. Okay? it's detrimental for a lot of reasons. You're no longer in a nuclear family. You no longer have the personality, learning. You no longer have it. It's parents' jobs, in my view, to without directly doing it, teach children how to behave. Okay. And if the family's dead, or if you get divorced, that teaches the children the thing. Totally does. And then if you start dating again, okay, that teaches the children a different thing. Okay, that's lustful. That's whatever. And then, what's even worse is the parents feel guilty. They feel that like they don't have the kids all the time. So now what's happening is these fucking assholes, these parents, they shower their kids with free shit. You know, they get gifts, they get all kinds of free shit all the time. So they're spoiled with sugar and junk food, which is bad for you. Literally, it's fucking poison. I mean, they're... Oh my gosh, I'm not trying to red pill you. Google it. Google it, okay? Google divorce rates. Google mycotoxins. Mycotoxin. Myco, not micro. mycotoxins. Mycotoxins. They're in food. They're poison. I mean, like, look up sugar addiction in mice, and you'll see studies that where the mice are addicted to sugar the same way they're addicted to cocaine, or I don't remember if it was cocaine. It was some drug. I don't remember exactly. It's been a long time. But like cocaine lights up the same receptors in the brain of the mice as a drug. Or I'm sorry, sugar. Sugar does the same thing as a drug does to your brain. And like the pleasure receptors. And we're giving this to children. But I mean, it's been well known since like the fucking 19th century that sugar was an addictive substance. Again, I'm not trying to red pill you. I'm not even really saying anything that radical. I'm just saying like, history is true. Really? Really? It was? It is? History happened? What? Are you serious? You're telling me that history is history? What? No way. Yeah. Get over it. If you would like for me to talk more about this kind of shit, please feel free to let me know that in the comments. Because if this is the kind of shit you're interested in, I would love to be at liberty to talk about it. That would be fantastic. But if it isn't what you're interested in, I respectfully, well, I was gonna say something rude. I totally get it, and I feel like in this series, in Deus Ex type of games, games that are politically topical in their nature, it's probably more okay for me to talk about this crap. But if I was playing a different game, it probably wouldn't be as okay for me to talk about this crap. Yeah. So, beginning of next episode, we're gonna go to the fucking wherever this shit takes us, and yeah, do whatever the fuck that is. I've been Usenga, you've been you. If you liked what you saw, please like the video. If you hate what you saw, please dislike the video. And if you would like to see more, please subscribe. Also, I'm serious, post in the comments. I want everybody's opinion, every single one of you. Okay, I want your opinion. Is this the kind of shit that you want to hear or not? Done.